Huge day at the Game Barn today, including starting with a $2,700 deal that I don't even know what we're getting. Alpal does. He sealed the deal. He's over there. And we're meeting James in person, right, James?
Yes, correct.
Thank you, James, and anybody else that makes deals with us. But we've got one of our biggest buyers coming, Rachel and hopefully Dan, Maine Coons and whatnot. They're amazing people. We've met them multiple times. They're coming to the Game Barn, bringing us stuff to sell, but also going to go on a shopping spree in here. They're huge retro game collectors. I'm super excited for today. Hopefully you guys are too. And we're also going to build a giant UPS shipment because 2 days from now we're receiving at least 30 boxes from UPS. And we kind of want to have a bunch of boxes to go out on the same day because we need to create space. And hopefully the UPS truck won't mind that because they'll free space and then fill it back up. So let's dive in. And thanks to XYAB, the sponsor of this channel. They're a business-to-business video game accessories supplier. We love them and use them frequently in our business. And if you're selling video games, you can use our link in the description for $50 off your first order of $100 or more. Also, it's negative 18 degrees today, so
yeah, it's chilly.
That's a great day to meet for a deal, I guess. We probably won't film too much outside though, so right. You guys will probably see you back at the bar. Yeah. It was freezing, but we're back. And this is unrelated to what I just bought, but it's the third box of a collection of Switch games, 400 and something sealed Switch games. This is probably 150, and they're there. So that's happening. That's pretty cool. But we're going to move on from that. We talked about those on a previous video, so I don't want to dive into it too much. But here, we just got this collection in $2,700. James was super nice. Packers fan, and as we're filming this, the Packers just won. Hopefully they're still making a run of it. Our Lions just won as well. Hopefully the same applies to them. But this was $2,700 cash, and I don't know what's here. Alpal has managed the deal up to this point, and here we are. Just gave him my money, $2,700. And we got an Atari. I hope this isn't the whole collection.
It's just Atari, actually.
Okay, well,
it's some nice, there's Mario Bros, Miss Pac-Man,
yeah.
Asteroids, some good stuff.
Funny enough, people were asking for Atari in our last Whatnot auction.
We'll just have to keep it for people who ask it.
It's cool. I mean, that's a cool little video center bundle with the list, which can be hard to find.
Yeah.
Mario Bros is cool.
It's probably the best part about the collection.
We still got a long ways to go to get to 2,700. All right, Amiibo.
I told you there was Amiibo.
You did say there were Amiibo.
Look, it's Venom.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. The Disney Infinity Venom. All brand new, can't go wrong. Darth Maul. Gotta love the Zelda. Breath of the Wild Amiibos. And then it looks like the rest is Infinities, but this is like a pretty desirable one, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
The black suit Spider-Man. So it's a little bit better bundle of Infinities. We'll take it, and they're new, so that's easy. Good.
So we're getting close to the 2,700, right?
But not quite.
Okay.
Still got a ways.
All right.
Still got a ways. Guitars. We said we wouldn't really buy these very much, but as long as we're only getting a couple at a time, I think we can just process through them. They're just very processing intensive. We sold a truckload once, or traded a truckload of these for a controller. That tells you something. Shout out to Seth if you're watching. PS3 controllers are here. Those are first party. So 4 first party and 1 third party, and James did mention that he tested everything and made sure it was all good to go before meeting, so that's pretty awesome. PS3 controllers, or games, you got NCAA Football 13. It'd be nice if there was a 14.
Yeah.
There's Guitar Hero 3, which we will bundle with this guitar, which doesn't have the dongle yet. Hopefully the dongle is somewhere. But that does need a wireless USB receiver or dongle. More games for PS3. And then you've got PS2 games. Marvel vs. Capcom 2's there. That's a good one. Let's see if that's complete. It's actually quite a good one. Nice. There you go. Pretty good condition there. And then...
Is that over 100 or is that the PS1 version?
It might be over 100. This is definitely a sought after game.
I think it's the one that was over 100.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Ooh. All right. That's a good little... Not what I expected, but Pokemon Ruby's there. Let's make sure it's authentic. Oh yeah, looks good. Got the stamp on the label. The label is glossy. And then the Nintendo on the back has a good looking O. Those are just a couple of things to look for. And then you can kind of peek in at the board, make sure it says Nintendo with the correct font as well. This is probably a 101. Yep. 101.
What's inside?
Leaf green, nice. Very nice. This is in great condition too. This would actually qualify for very good condition by our definition, which is like very light scratches at the worst, and then obviously working and complete with everything, which that does have the OEM charger. All right, more Game Boy. Oh man, Pokemon Red, Blue, Silver, Zelda Link's Awakening. Fantastic. These are so clean, man. Love this. Look at that.
Ooh.
It's a great looking red. And then blue looks the same through the case. Silver looks like it has minor wear, but clean games right there. We got another stack. I'm loving this case. Definitely my favorite part so far. What we got? Oh, bummer. Tiger Woods, Monopoly. So far I see why the top stuff was there. Godzilla, there's a good one. Game & Watch Gallery, nice. James Bond 007 and Lock In Chase.
I was wondering why you were pausing
so much. Retron 2, so SNES and NES games can be played there. Consoles, that's kind of a unique looking pink N64 controller. Tiger Woods 14 does have some value. Darksiders is sealed. Ooh, there's SNES games at the bottom. Let's get to those. Donkey Kong Country, 1 and 2, some of my absolute favorite SNES games. Super Mario World, my favorite SNES game. Super Mario Kart's in there. Don't really love that one. Didn't even really love it as a kid. Mario Kart's come a long ways. Yeah, and then just some Jurassic Park type stuff. Your average popular games. And then we have more stuff. Let's see. And again, guys, I'm figuring out what's here for the first time with you, so this is in real time. RBI Baseball, Burger Time, Final Fantasy VII. Feels complete. Tecmo Super Bowl, SimCity, and Toy Story. Love seeing the cartridge games. They're just so easy to sell. There's the dongle. Okay, good. A little relief there. And the dongle for the other one. So both guitars have the hardest part to find. We have some NES games. Let's see if there's anything notable in here. There's Commando, there's Wizards and Warriors, Tecmo Super Bowl, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Contra's there, Zelda, Bartletoads, Rescue Ranger, Dragon Warrior 2, nice. And some TMNT games. Just your regular... Was this like a childhood collection?
I think it was his dad's stuff.
His dad's stuff? It just feels like just the games that you had, you know, as a kid. Not necessarily a collector, but just ones that you grew up with, the popular titles.
At least the older stuff was his dad's stuff.
Okay, cool. More consoles in here, so is this backwards? Do you remember?
It is a backwards compatible.
Backwards compatible PS3. 4 USB ports is the biggest indicator of that. Basically, these things came out at $600 retail versus the 360 that was like, was it 300? It was a dramatic difference, and PS3 almost shot themselves in the foot. They kind of did. Released a cheaper model later for I think $400 with 2 USB ports and wasn't backwards compatible. They got the cost down. 360 dominated in the beginning, but after the end of the lifespan, you can look it up, the PS3 outsold the 360, which as a kid that was in high school when that stuff came out, mind-blowing, because it seemed like nobody had PS3. Was that your experience too, Alpel? Because you played a lot of... Matt had a PS3. He was one of those dudes, but he also has an Android phone, so there's that too.
That's true, yeah. He's the only Android boy.
Which I did too. I don't have a strong preference, but
yeah,
that just is on brand for Matt the engineer to have a PS3. Because Alpel and I had 360s.
Yep. Xbox boys.
But the only reason I had 360 was because everybody had it, and I wanted the live experience with all my friends. But PS3 had free live, which was what they always said, the PS3 Sony fans.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Bummer. Those were the days. This is awesome, and he quickly showed us a glimpse of this box in the negative 20-degree weather, and the condition is unbelievable so far.
We'll have to take out everything on that box and show it off.
Let's do it. Let's do it live right now.
Okay.
Let's do it live. Yeah, so we have Quarterback Club 99. You know, not the #1 game I want to see, but man, is it minty.
Yes.
The N64 controller pack in the box.
Minty.
All right. I'm trying to go. I'm assuming there's going to be something in here that I might want. NHL Breakaway 98. But this is as much as I've seen.
Yep.
So the rest of it is new to me as well. Ultra Racer 64. The boxes are just so clean.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So I'm hoping I might not have one of these, actually.
You don't.
I don't?
You do not.
Yes. There's a random solid color that I don't have. Is it green?
It is green. Yep. You have the blue one. But, I mean, that might be an upgrade for your blue one.
I think all of them kind of need upgrades. So I think those are both probably staying with me.
Yep.
In the collection. Holy mercy. Whoa. This is why the collection was what we paid for.
Yes.
Value-wise. This feels empty, but I'm sure it's in there. It's an expansion pack in the box. Gosh, these are nice, man. Holy cow. So you got another controller pack. Zelda Ocarina of Time's in there. Mario Kart 64. GoldenEye, Gauntlet, Star Wars. Wave Race, Star Fox. Killer Instinct Gold. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. And another football and Olympics game. That is a beautiful box of games right there. And I'm sure some of these will be conditioned upgrades for my collection. We'll just have to
take out that console box. That's like,
yeah, dude, this is ridiculous.
That is in immaculate
Super
shape.
clean. I wonder how it looks on the inside. Sold in 1997. Look at that. January of 97.
Whew.
That's pretty nifty.
Man, you should probably not hold that over your shoulder.
Yeah, that's kind of cool though, right? It's like a boombox in the 90s.
Yeah, except I wouldn't be so disappointed if you dropped a boombox.
Not gonna drop it.
Okay, all right. Your money, I guess.
Yeah, and I need it now.
JD, 877 cash now. How does the 2700 look now?
It looks good, very good. This is a strong buy. This stuff is just gold, near mint, complete stuff. Love that stuff for my collection, and for others through Whatnot and that way of selling. But also I like the fact that there's a lot of cartridge games. The Pokemon games I love. The only thing that is like is like the lower end sports games for PS2, PS3. The Infinities are fine because they're new. I'm okay with that. If they were used, I'd be kind of disappointed because those just sit around here. The Atari they're slow sellers for us, but since it's such a little amount, I'm good with it. And I feel like $2,700, just between the cartridge games and the box games, we're probably in the profit. And then you've got the systems and all the other stuff as gravy. So strong buy. I'd say A-, just because you have to leave some room for improvement.
Nice.
We're gonna go add these to my collection. I've been missing the green one for quite a while, so I'm super excited about adding this one. I'm gonna put it right here for now, and then the blue one, I'm almost certain, is a condition upgrade. And my blue one's actually not too bad, but yeah, this one's definitely better. Doesn't have any sun fading or anything. So that will take this spot. And those I think will be the only two collection pieces. I might condition check a couple of the other games, but I'm not gonna look too close. We gotta get back downstairs and see what everybody else is doing. There's a lot going on today. So let's see what Alpel, Sky Guy, and Matt, and Brother Dave behind the camera is gonna do something too. We'll talk about. Okay, 20 seconds or less. Sky Guy, what are you doing?
I am going through our Instagram and YouTube schedules and posting everything we need to. We're gonna be doing posts on Crew, Instagram, and CATRP pretty much every single day.
Nice. Lots of content happening. Yes. That's the quick summary there. And we use Notion, which is a program that if you have a team, it's fantastic. Not sponsored, just a nice little tip. Alpal, what are you working on?
I am packing up a ton of boxes for one of our guys that we do consignment with. Just a bunch of random stuff that we don't get to sell.
A lot of stuff we don't have the bandwidth to get to, which is fantastic. Are you going to basically do all this stuff?
Yep.
Sending some good stuff.
It is a lot of good stuff.
I think he'll be really happy.
Yeah.
So that's awesome, and it'll all be out of our hair. This is part of our goal of building a massive UPS shipment. Matt, what are you working on?
Processing games.
Processing games through the Echo Master. That's what we're hearing in the background. So basically, these are games that we've confirmed are worth selling individually, whether that's Amazon or whatnot. So we're checking the discs, making sure they look spectacular. If they don't, we send them through the Echo Master. And every disc is in beautiful condition that we sell. And Brother Dave is going to learn how to list on whatnot.
Oh,
so
boy.
You're right there. I'm going to pick up the camera and we'll walk over. I'll show you what you're listing over here. You might end up listing some of this stuff, but I'm not sure yet.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
really
look,
cool
did you see
stuff.
how clean those are?
So clean. That's
ridiculous.
Awesome. Wow. I love that.
Yeah.
Classic. Classic.
So those will almost certainly be sold at big auction, but over here is where you're actually going to be. So these Switch games all got to be listed in the Buy It Nows. It's over 400. Good thing is it's probably only like 30 listings though.
Okay.
Because these are all quantity. This is
Definitely.
all Mario Kart 8s right there, and these are all Smash Bros. 2 stacks, Animal Crossing, Mario Strikers. So This will be good. Good way to learn. Quick and easy listings. And we need buy it nows for our Whatnot shows. So
All right.
Matt will teach you how to do that because
Thank goodness.
even I'm getting out of touch with listing on Whatnot because I haven't done it in so long.
What?
You're going to teach Brother Dave how to list on Whatnot.
Why do you think I know how to do that?
Well, you've been doing it, right?
No.
This is awkward. Processing through the collection we got, trying to figure out what's going to go on Amazon, what's going to go on Whatnot, what needs tested and clean and stuff like that. These ones I think are probably going on Amazon, just some of the more popular titles that might sell quickly over there. And then these other ones, I think most of them will go to our Whatnot auction literally tomorrow. We love processing through things as quickly as possible this year. It's one of the big improvements in our business plan, at least I consider it an improvement. And then these are going to be decent traction pieces for Whatnot. This is my old collection GoldenEye, since I upgraded that one. Some nice Game Boy games with Godzilla being in there, Game & Watch Gallery, anything that wasn't Pokemon from the Game Boy games we saw. A couple N64, all the Disney Infinities, those just can't really be sold on Amazon anymore as far as I can tell. And then we'll do the Atari just as a giant bundle, really nice bundle, with the Telegames Center, the manuals, all the games, everything, just get it going. And then the systems, we gotta confirm that they work and make sure everything's good. Send those off to Amazon, except for ones that have like cosmetic condition issues. We like doing those on Whatnot so the buyer can see exactly what they're getting, which unfortunately the SNES has a crack somewhere. It's not a huge deal right here, but for me, that kind of disqualifies it from Amazon. Very good condition, but it'll clean up really nice, and it's a minor issue to most people that just want to play a good old Super Nintendo. So got to process through those things. And then I will say that I also separated a bunch of the very nice boxed N64 games, which are going to go on our next big Whatnot show, which we always like to have super high-end variety, all sorts of stuff. This show will have already happened, but our next one is going to be in February, so stay tuned for that. And Brother Dave has been working on the Switch games, verifying the count. There was supposed to be 432. I got 427, but I wanted to make sure that he verifies it as he's listing. So a lot is happening. Alpal, it looks like you've got some shipments done. A bunch of boxes.
Yep, more to come.
And more to come. So we have 5 UPS boxes packed up, and I like that you use all of our random sized boxes that we received. We like to reuse as much as we can.
Probably at least 5 more to come.
At least 5 more to come. Wonderful. So he's going to be getting a bunch of stuff to consign for us, which is good because we need to get stuff out of here. The shed is full. We have the potential to receive a bunch more pallets, and we want to make room. So that's another thing that we're kind of working towards. And especially with receiving like 20 to 30 packages in 2 days from UPS, we probably want to send out 20 to 30 as well, because what comes in, we also have to get out about that much amount of stuff too, because we are filled to the max. So
you know, there's a saying for that. What goes up must go down.
That's right.
What is bought must be sold. Unless if you're not selling
you heard
stuff.
it here at CATRP, the first time ever said. That's wisdom.
Yeah.
And our buyers are coming, and they're also selling us some stuff. You'll see. They're bringing some really cool stuff.
They should be here in the next like 30 minutes.
Is it both of them, or
I don't know.
We don't. Okay. Well, it'll be a surprise.
Yeah.
At least Rachel is coming. Hopefully Dan's coming too. They're super nice, and we love hanging with them. So excited for that. Rachel has arrived and brought some incredible stuff. So the Lego Titanic. This thing is insane. Absolutely massive. How many pieces is this thing? Does it say? Is that it? Does that say 10,000?
Over 9,000.
Oh, 9,000 pieces?
Yeah.
Sweet mercy. That sounds terrifying. But Matt wants to do it. Right, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to open it, man. It's crazy to find it sealed.
I can do that one. Can I do this one?
Yeah, this
Wait,
got all the
hold on.
minifigures.
This is my favorite Lego set of all time.
That's my
All time.
All-time
Wow.
favorite set. It was. I remember seeing it for like $500, and I was like, I'm gonna save everything. And then I spent $300 on Rock Band instead.
Bummer. Terrible
dumb kid.
decision. Terrible decision. She also brought Switch games and boxed NES games, it looks like. We got a Zelda Wii U, some GameCube stuff, Zelda for N64, Majora's. Some of this stuff looks kind of familiar. I don't know.
Some of it may be very
You think so?
familiar. Yeah, it could be. It very well could be.
Okay. And then there's a Switch down there. Mario RPG, goodness. Mario 64, Perfect Dark is in there. A Vita game. It's a lot of nice stuff.
This is all, for us, it's either duplicates or condition upgrades.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of this is stuff that we already have at home
Yeah.
in our collection.
Makes sense.
And yeah.
Cool. Yeah, because you guys like the great condition stuff. So if you find something better, you move on from the old one, which I just did today. Fun fact with 3 of my games. So yeah. All right, Rachel is going shopping. So she's over on the shelf looking at the good stuff and has a list. This is the current selection. You might see some heavies, the bottom 3 especially. Cubivore's in there, Chibi Robo, Resident Evil Code Veronica X. They couldn't be going to a better home, so pretty awesome there. And then the Scorpio is sealed. I'll be picking that up. I got my offer around for all of the games, which I laid out over here just so we can get a better look at everything. And this is going to be considered a trade credit offer. I actually offered cash, but she said, no, I'm good with trade. That's way more than kind of expected. So, yeah, it's going to be quite the deal with some beautiful GameCube titles and systems, and hopefully more to come still. Rachel has left. We had a great time hanging with her and ended up coming to a deal that was basically $2,600 each way, and we cleared the slate and no money was exchanged. I ended up with these 2 lovely giant Lego sets, which are insane. And then all the games that you guys saw, she got like a Super Nintendo, the Xbox Scorpio, Cubivore, Chibi Robo, and some other notable titles. And it ended up just working out to be an even trade, so that was fantastic. I do want to say shout out to James, who we made the deal with, his daughter, Alexandria. We appreciate both of you guys for watching and for reaching out and making the deal happen. It was some amazing stuff, and we actually have a lot of it ready for the whatnot. So tomorrow afternoon, we're doing an auction, and it's always nice to have like good cartridges, good box stuff, good quality items. And I picked some of it to be run tomorrow, and then others will be run on our next big show. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this Wii U, and we still have this collection staring us in the face, which is full of amazing stuff. That's for another time, but I'm really excited to unbox that one. And I think Matt has gotten quite a lot of Amazon processing done. Sky Guy even has been doing some processing. Look at that.
That collection is done. I just have to test those PS1 controllers.
Okay, we did have an issue with the PS3. We might reach out to James about that. The backwards compatible PS3, so that's a bit of a bummer. It is not working at all, but he said to reach out if there are any issues.
A red light lights up, and then
it
doesn't work.
Yeah, the triple beep. Triple beep is never a good thing out of a PS3. Yeah, it's kind of been a hectic day. A lot going on here. Alpal wrapped up getting, what did you get, 9 boxes done?
We got 9 boxes done, yep.
9 giant boxes packed up and ready to go and out of here. So that's making room for more potential pallets of controllers, accessories, and other game items in the future. Only 1 bin casualty in the day, which is pretty good. Normally it's 3 to 4, so that's not bad. Hit the like button for only 1 bin casualty, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.